with mass converter, media group, convoy from Europa, restricted area. Oh man, definitely mining guild. Some good stuff here. Alright, so how do I make all this work? Mass for sure, media of course, geothermal's good, convoy's good, medlab goes with mass and it's building tag. Restricted area is good. And this is all I can take if I want to play a tile in the first round. I could greed for business network as well, but if I do that, I can't play anything here. It'll just be that, and I'll just pass. Is that worth doing? Maybe. Maybe business network is not what I want though. Maybe I skip that and I just stick to mining guild. And I open with restricted area, but if I do that, I don't even have enough money to buy a card from it. It would solely be for the one purpose of getting a steel production. And I don't need steel production at this time necessarily. So what I'm actually thinking about doing is just taking the business network, taking all this, and just passing. And then starting in Gen 2, I can start playing my tiles, which seems right to me. I could debate not taking geothermal, but it's just so good to have when building tags are being played. I think I do those. And then just pass. There's no point in rushing to geothermal. Inventrix and Helion, alright? He took 5 cards, she took 5, but also drew 3. So my current plan is I'm going to want to play media group. Oh wow. Getting that heat going. So this will be a somewhat quick game. Why does it show 5 cards? It's a weird glitch. My plan will play media group. Then after the media group, I want to play Convoy from Europa. Probably on titanium or steel. Have not decided. Then after that, I can play the restricted area next to that location. I'm at 29 though, and so far that's costing me 18. Then I get the 2 MC rebate, and then I could play it. But that'd require me buying no cards this draft, which might not be what happens. So we'll have to see. Alternative plan is I could not play media group and convoy just yet, and instead just restricted area like on Terraforming Mars for the income. Okay, so design microorganisms, so a plant strat going on there. Pretty strong. That combined with the rover construction makes me think cities are in the future. Okay, well, I think big asteroid's the best card here. Especially with media group. I think Noctis Farming would be the other card I'd consider there. 2 science tags. I need 3 more. Whoa, Arctic algae? Dang, what'd he take over that? Well, now, does this change my plans in a meaningful way? It might. Well, solar wind power is quite good. I'm running into this unfortunate spot now where I'm finding nothing but good cards, and I don't have the economy to play all of them. First world problems here. And Noctis Farming. I like Noctis Farming too. But it's not as good as the rest of these. So if I take these 3, I'm at 20. Which means I cannot Media Group and Convoy. Which feels pretty bad. So what do I do instead? I've got to take the big asteroid. That only makes sense to me. I can just restricted area on the titanium. That feels okay. I think I still gotta take these 3. I think I open with restricted area onto the titanium at Terraforming Mars. And I do hate not being able to go next to an ocean since I have all the other stuff, but well, maybe I pass again, honestly. It's not the end of the world if I do. I'm missing out on 1 steel production that I can't even use right now. So if I play Arctic algae, I'm at 8. The next turn, I'll be at 28. This cost me 21, so I could take 2 cards. I don't know. This is definitely a good hand. A too good of a hand. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate he got that down. So do I just play Arctic algae? That feels too ambitious. But Convoy feels wrong right now. I could just go over here and get the money and the steel. Or I could go over here and get the titanium, which is worth 1 less, but I got lots to do anyway. I think I go ahead and play over here and draw a card. Open City, that's a great card for later in the game. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to update my Twitch here. Oh wow, mining rights into mining area. That's super good. A lot of steel income there. Alright, I guess I'm passing now. I'm gonna hope that I can start getting my economy going, because I've got some great cards. Wow. some fantastic cards. Well, NRA is just too good. The rest of these are decent, like Power Plant and whatnot, but it's gotta be the NRA. Thing is, I'm actually in danger of losing Builder Milestone to yellow now, which is the downside. Well, is he going Jovians in any way? Are they going Jovians in any way? Nope. I've got some Earth tags, which would be nice with Miranda, but Heather's not bad with NRA. I'm gonna say I don't really care about Miranda. I don't even know if I really care about Heather, but at least I'm gonna take it as a possibility. Cut the methane over the herbivores. So here's where I need to be very careful, because NRA could absolutely be a bait here. I need to make sure I start getting some stuff played. So NRA is the only one that really leaps out to me as I want this card. The rest of it is very meh to me. So I'd like to play Media Group. I'd like to play Arctic Algae. And I'd like to Convoy from Europa. I can't do all those. And I might consider missing out on Arctic Algae value here to go ahead and Media Group and Convoy. And then I can draw, and I can still buy 2 cards, which Heather and NRA would be those 2 cards. Feels okay. So I still don't really have any steel targets to go after, so I'm going to go for the titanium now, I think. I also am missing out on the mass converter thing, which is a little sad, but what you gonna do? So Media Group, Convoy, and I have to delay the algae one more gen to start getting some economy going here. Sad, but again, what you gonna do? That's pretty good. Alright, so Media Group, Convoy. Standard tech, that's at least a science tag towards mass converter. So that's 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more. So next up I draw. I'm doing pretty well on awards. I could conceivably take Planner here. Don't know if I want to though. It all depends on what yellow does here, I think. Draw my card. Cupola, nice. That's a good one. Alright, now I can go ahead and get my power going over since I got a use for it next turn. Wow, both very good. I think the deciding factor is that this is a plant tag. So I'm going to take that. Well, twist my arm. The one downside is that now I see a flooding, which means I need to be careful about placing my city up on Tharsis Thalos. Wow, viral enhancers? Oh my goodness. Oh no. I once again am running into the problem of too many good cards to play. Alright, well that gets my mass converter online. And even pets. Even pets. That's the animal tag I would need. That's... Jeez, do I buy everything here? It's 12, and then I can just claim Planner if I want. I can play Cupola City. Gosh, I think I get everything. I'm tempted not to take the pets, but it's the animal tag for Advanced Eco, and with Viral 2, it's just so good. Everything there was just nuts. I can't believe it. Okay, well, now it's kind of up to seeing what H. Lambert chooses to do here. Are they in any way capable of wave power? That's okay. So I could claim, but they don't look like they can claim. What would I rather do instead? I'd rather play Cupola, but I'd also like to play Pets as well. But I think I might just have to do Cupola. But let's skip for now and see what they do. The danger is I don't have a great Cupola spot since I've seen flooding. And I'd like to get Pets value first, but part of me's thinking I just need to get the income going here. Oh man, this is tough. I don't really have the economy to be buying this many cards, but I keep getting these insane cards. It's like, I don't know, too greedy? Possibly. They might. I passed down to them. They've got those plants. They might use it to. Okay, so they're at 9. They have no other card draw. They're at 10. They don't have any card draw, so we're gonna have to see what they do. I'd really like to greed here and not have to claim my milestone. But I'll have to claim it at some point anyway. But what do I have for steel targets? 3, 4. Energy tapping on me. Okay. Well, I feel pretty confident now that they are not going to be able to claim Planner, so I don't feel like I have to claim it. The problem is the flooding up here. That would be bad, but I think I take the risk for the money. What I could do instead is I could just spend all my money. That way if I get flooded, it's fine. But I'm already going to have a lot of steel, so I'm going to just say I'm going to use it all. I could consider over here, but that only has 2 spots. This has 5 spots. So that's my current dilemma here. So I'm going to choose this, and if I get flooding, then I'm going to be sad, but so be it. And I also am sad I'm missing out on my pet's value too. But what you gonna do? So anyway, I'm at 1 science tag, 2 science tags, 3 science tags, 4 if I have to, 5 mass converter, got media group, got a bunch of good space events. Problem is I think I'm gonna have to greed. I'm gonna have to not be able to greed any longer. I'm gonna have to claim my milestone this next generation, because they're gonna both be at I'm going to last position. And they'll be at like 11 or so and 12 or so, which means theoretically they could just buy, but we'll see. Okay. Looks like they're going for a bumper potentially. Or no, they copied. Oh, they copied the strip mine, I see. Wow. impressive. Anyway, so I pass. So they got a lot of production now. It's a pretty good start for them. Protected Valley is fantastic for me. Shuttles is good too, but Protected Valley hits all the right notes. It's a greenery for my NRA, it's steel dump, it goes for builder, I can place it up here next to my city to get even more steel production. It's great. I wonder if I'm ever going to play this Arctic Algae. It's such a good card, but it's so hard to get all this stuff down. I've been finding too many good cards and being too greedy. So I got $10, 10 MC of steel. So I got 40 MC. If I buy that, it leaves me with 14 left. Oh, a large convoy too? Oh, come on, guys. Maybe I say no to the convoy. Maybe enough is enough, and I've just got too much going on here. Ooh, an ocean is good. Media archives is good. I don't really want to give him an ocean, because he could use it on my steel. As weird as it is, I'm gonna just cut that and give it... I don't know. Maybe it's more correct to take the media archives. And do I keep the large convoy? Like, the other stuff has been very tempting. A large convoy is premium points, but expensive when I'm trying to develop. This is tough. I think I'm going to cut the ocean because I don't want him to rob me of that value. Media Archives is a fantastic card, which makes me a little scared it came to this point. No, I'm not going to take the ocean. And livestock came back. That's a 1-point animal with my viral and my and my large convoy I just picked up. Ah! Alright, if I take these three, I'm at 21. And that's enough for me to just play Protected Valley. It leaves me but no, because I have to claim Planner this gen, don't I? So if I just take Protected Valley, I'm at 40 right now. That puts me at 37. I play that, I'm at 14. So I can take 2, and I can still do that, though I do miss out on playing Viral. That's just too good. I'm well aware I could be being way too greedy here, guys. Trust me. I know. So they took 10. He took 9. So I guess I don't have to claim the milestone necessarily. I don't have to take the milestone. I feel like I still can't quite get the viral enhancers down though. I need to get the Protected Valley down. That's again more income for me. Asteroid mining mineral deposit, okay. So he's not taking it, she's not taking it, I got priority. So let's See, it's 13, so I've got 8 MC left, like I calculated, which means I can't quite afford the viral enhancers, but one plant isn't that huge a deal. Let's go ahead and just play this here. Gets me more income and draw my card. Satellites. Okay. Not that useful for me. I'm ahead on Builder, and I'm at the point now that MedLab is worth considering playing just for some extra income next generation. Even though I'd like to wait on it a bit, it'll be 3 income, and that's good enough. Gets me towards Mass Converter. So I can go ahead and pass. This business contacts was me being too greedy. Uh-oh, AI Central. That's not good. That's not good. All of us have some pretty strong starts here. Obviously my hand's pretty nuts, but AI Central is pretty good too. Alright, I gotta pass. 13 heat prod. Heat's gonna go quick. Definitely gonna be a fast game, so I need to be aware of that with what I play. I do not have 12 gens to make this happen. It's probably gonna be closer to 9 or 10. I'm gonna guess 10 right now. Pretty strong start. Worms is actually not awful for yellow here, but I'm gonna say I don't want to get escarpmented, so I'm just gonna cut that. Not gonna play it, mind you. Just gonna cut it. Ooh, Predators is a good one. Comet's also good. It's either Predators or Comet. I think though with viral enhancers and livestock I need to cut the Predators. Though I do hate passing. Oh my goodness, birds now? Alright. Wow. So I've seen all of them but fish now. So I can just cut Preds, it's not good to anyone. Birds, on the other hand, might be good. It's better than livestock for sure. So I'm pretty happy if I can play that. So just that. How am I looking on building tags? Just 1 right now. I might draw into more, but it's alright. I think I can just take birds and I can play into the rest. Predators is too niche. Underground Debts for builder is funny, but it doesn't even get me there even then. So I'm gonna skip it. So this is the turn that I would like to be able to play viral enhancers, Arctic algae. I also have to claim my milestone here. Yellow can definitely take it from me here. Okay, rip my pet's value. Let's draw a card. What'd I get? Artificial Lake. That's good. I need to go ahead and claim. Makes me sad, but I gotta. So now I got viral and algae. I can sell wave power or satellites. Probably satellites since I've got no space tags. The only other one would be solar wind power, which satellites for 2 isn't very appealing to me. Wave power is at least a point, theoretically. I did see that comet pass around though, so it could be a loss of money if I went that route. I also want to play MedLab here. Well, there's Mars U, so at least I don't have to greed on that anymore. Man, yellow's got some good cards. That is a start right there. That is a start. But I'll be honest, I've already found so many of the premium point cards that part of me's thinking it'll still be okay. I've already got one plant tag, huh? Protected Valley. That's right. So let's viral enhancers. And I'm gonna skip. Next turn I'll sell satellites and play Arctic Algae. Then I'll play my MedLab for overpaying by 1 in steel just to keep getting my economy up. Buy satellites. Hello, Arctic Algae. Man, an ocean would be really good right now. Let me get a conversion. I wonder if I could get all 3 milestones somehow. I think yellow's gonna get builder before me, which is funny. That mining guild doesn't get builder. But what you gonna do? I'd like if the heat could go up so I could use Heather to get my NRA online, but it might end up being advanced ecosystems, but that feels pretty bad. Fuel factory, strong. So they got builder whenever they want it. I'm just gonna play this. I've got pretty good production myself though. 8 and 5. 4, 4, 4. I've got a bunch of the premium point scoring cards in hand. Got the mass converter. I feel okay about where I'm at. But with AI Central in the game, you never know. Oh, come on. Imported nitrogen now. 2. It's not even good for anyone else, but like investment loan is so good for me. It lets me do all these expensive things. But I guess it's gotta be imported nitrogen. So I need 2 more science tags, which I've got. I can play mass this turn. Right, that's 17. Yeah, I could take 1 card and still play mass. Which seems good to me. Getting all those discounts. But then I also couldn't draw, which is a downside. Be nice if I could put an ocean down and convert, but I don't really have a lot of steel targets anyway right now. Right now it's Artificial Lake and Open City are my only ones. Which, well, those are great ones. Oh wow. Oh wow. What the heck? What the heck? Which of these do I take? Every one of these is a great card. This is card draw. This is insane. With all these space events I've got. And this is good production, but I don't need more production. This lets me get Mass Converter down cheaply, but it's gotta be optimal, I think. Golly, being drowned in good cards, not a problem you find yourself with very often. There's Plantations for my 3rd plant tag. So now I can look towards getting Mass and NRA down too. And Investment Loan came back! Oh my gosh, I want all of these again! Oh, what are these people doing to me? Oh. Okay. I want it all. I'm the greediest greedy person who's ever greeted. Draw my card. Cartel. Excellent. Not great, mind you, but still good. Alright. I'm gonna pass while I try and figure out what to do with my greedy self. I'd like to get Gardener, but I've got higher priority plays now. So I can investment loan to get basically an extra 10 MC because of media group. Yep, there's Builder, no surprise. Cartel is only okay. It only becomes good if I can play like Pets and Business Network. But without Earth Office, I don't see myself playing a bunch of that right now. So Mass Converter is what I want to do. So I can do this for 5. Then I can play that for 6. So that's 11. Leave me with 5 left, meaning I can investment loan into Mass Converter. And that's probably worthwhile. Oh, there goes Deimos down. Rip my plants. Well, fine. A little sad having to play that there, but I think Mass Converter is just too good, and I don't have a lot of cards I really want to sell on my hand. But let's see if I could sell any of them such that I can play Mass Converter without having to play Investment Loan. I could sell Wave Power. Heather's not very good now that I've got my 3rd plant tag in Plantation. Or maybe it's that Plantation isn't that good when I can play Heather. I can sell Cartel. Cartel has very limited upside here at Gen 7, I'm thinking. If I find an Earth Office, I'll regret everything. But once again losing my pets value. Curse you pets. I could honestly consider selling pets, considering I've got all these other animals I found. I took that on a whim of, well, I better make sure I get some animals. I didn't expect to be past 3 of the 1-point animals. I could sell livestock, actually. Livestock is pretty bad compared to um, birds, and I have a birds target right now. But there's always the possibility that their plant production could get killed. Speaking of, why did I get hit by Deimos anyway? They've got 5 plants. Anyway, I've convinced myself. I think I'm selling 3 cards here. I think I'm selling Cartel. I think I'm selling Wave Power, and I think I'm selling Livestock. Well, I have Viral, though. That's the thing. So I've got Viral Enhancers, making all Livestock better than normal. So maybe I sell Pets instead. Pets has already lost a lot of its value. Yeah, sell Wave Power Pets and Cartel and play Mass Converter. That feels reasonable to me. Time to do some table talk. Just remind them that yellow is very scary themselves. The nice thing about purple is that they have all this production, but no way of actually converting it right now. I'm not good at this game. It's okay, bud. Natural Preserve is great, but it comes at the risk of yellow converting before I could play it. Local heat trapping is also decent, but it's not that great for them. So I think I take the Natural Preserve here. Wish I'd found that last gen. Could have played that and been very happy. Okay, so Gene Repair is okay. But I've got so much steel production, I'm going to take the Capital instead. Tech Demo is obviously insane with Optimal and Media Group. So now my question is how likely is yellow to convert their greenery before I can play Natural Preserve? And I think the answer is pretty likely, unfortunately. So I'm just going to take those 2. I get the feeling like they will get it. Which is sad. I'd love to use my steel on that, but I got Capital, I got Open City. It's okay. So now my plan is to play Optimal into like Tech Demo into Big Asteroid perhaps, into Nitrogen Rich Asteroid. Let's see how these things play out. But I would really like to see if I can get Nitrogen Rich Asteroid down this generation. Beam from Thorium, okay. Gonna draw my card. Titanium Mine. Well, I'll play it since I literally have infinite steel. Hopefully I don't get AMC'd, but I feel if they were going to, they'd have already done it. And sad phase here, they did not convert their plants, so I could have played Natural Preserve, but it's not every day that someone with 7 plants greeds it at this point in the game, so I feel justified in my decision. Anti-gravity, oh man. And Helion-funded Thermalist, I just now saw that. Well, that might end up biting ya, but with 18 production, probably not. He might fund Miner as well. How are we looking on these things? Noctis City. Dev Center. Okay, makes sense. Noctis not so much, but Dev Center does. Play that. Play this. Ooh, Sabotage and Greenhouses. Nice. So Greenhouses I could just go ahead and play right now. It's 4 plants. And then I can loan into it. I also might go ahead and hit their titanium that yellow has, just to get some extra money here and see how this develops. Because I think I can get NRA down this generation, which is obviously fantastic for me. Scary stuff. A lot of cards, a lot of VP. But not unbeatable. I have a lot of the premium point stuff. Okay. So they're at 4, so I will go ahead and sabotage since it's money positive. Just wait and see. I don't think the heat's going up anymore. So I could play Big Asteroid, but I don't think I'd be able to play Nitrogen Rich afterwards. This gets me 12, 18 back, so it costs me 7. So it gets me really close, but not quite there. There's the conversion. They might even get 2 milestones, which would be the worst case scenario, which makes me very sad. But purple could always standard a city to get it. Let's do the math here again. So this is -6. So it's 19, and so it cost me 7. This gives me 10. So 10 and 7 is 3. So I can do all that. I can investment loan, I can big asteroid, I can nitrogen rich. So I'm gonna do that. I think now's the time to go ahead and start getting some of this TR, plus I can kill their plants now to help protect Gardener for myself. That's the main reason I like that line. Gotta remember the greenhouses for myself. Otherwise, that would be a blunder. Can't quite have her. Okay, they passed. Let's go ahead and do the heat. I don't really care about the thermalist right now. There we go. And I still can play Heather because I get the money back from that. Not very smart, am I? Alright, so that's some good plant prod. Ooh, wow. Electrocat's super nice. Dayman's got 3 Jovians. But as of right now, he doesn't really have a path to victory, I'd say. I don't know, TG is a little scary to pass. That is 6 points for him. Electrocat's great for me though, because I can use it with all my steel. I'm going to take the gamble and say passing him that's okay. I'm going to take the Electrocat. I'm going to cut this because I don't want him to SP City Mayor. I don't care about sponsors or space mirrors. Don't care about Search for Life since it's going to purple, so Mining Expedition seems perfectly reasonable. So Electrocat, my goal for this generation is to play Plantation and Claim. So that's going to be 23. I've got Electrocat, which is even more. I think I can afford this. I don't think that Inventrix can take it from me, but we'll see. I'm also getting really close to Artificial Lake, which means I might not even need to play Plantation. Now might be the time to start thinking about developing that business network. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's a lot of Jovians there. Alright, let's go ahead and get this down. I will not overpay because I have other steel targets. Maybe it was a mistake to pass that guy TG. But still, I feel like I've got enough premium cards in hand that it'll be okay. We'll see, I guess. Windmills Underground City. Could they be looking for an SP City mirror line? Well, I guess I'm giving up the temperature bump then, for now. I don't want them to get 2. But I do struggle to see how they would get 2, is the issue. So what's the cheapest city for them? Immigrant City, which they could pay, and they get 2 back, so it's 13, 11 for them, and they have 17. But if they placed it next to an ocean, that'd be the situation. They have to have Immigrant City, they have to place it next to the ocean, and then claim. They could exactly afford it. I'm going to go ahead and say no to the oxygen bump just so I am sure to get this milestone because it feels right to me. A little paranoid, perhaps. And when these oceans start coming down, it's going to be great. Oh, they had it. Urbanized. Yeah, of course. How did I forget about urbanized? I was thinking about Immigrant City. So if somehow he doesn't take it, I'm going to go ahead and sell from the catapult and then play the mining expedition to get the O2 bump. Oh wow, well now I'm real close to just being able to outright play a greenery, but I think I'm going to go ahead and play this just to get the extra TR. And I don't know, Inventrix is the scariest one, so I'm going to take it from them. Six, 11. Can't quite do Artificial Lake. There's value to blocking them, but there's also value to making my capital even better. Tough one for sure. So 2 milestones helps me a lot against the AI Central. And the good thing is it also is a quick game with the exception of the oceans, but the oceans helps me out a lot anyway. So let's do a quick point check on everything. So purple's at 12, 24 VP, 5 on a milestone, 1 on a city, 2 greeneries. I'm gonna say 0 on awards. Purple's at 28, 0 milestone, 0 points on cities, 0 greeneries. I'll give him 5 on the heat, and we'll check out his VP later. I'm at 32. Wow. Killed my plants, yes, but definitely looking like I could get the ocean bonus here as well. Anyway, let's look at purple. 7 VP. So there's some moss. Okay, I'm gonna draw my card. Olympus Conference, nice, excellent. So anything I can fund. Landlord is tight, banker's tight, scientist I'm losing, miner's tight. So not really. I think this is another ignore milestone game. So I've played 2 VP. Nothing else. I'm gonna say I'm second on that. I've got 3 greeneries, 3 points on cities, 10 on milestones. Purple I'm gonna say is at 7 VP because I don't see a negative thing for him. Yeah, looks right. Alright, so I'm leading 52, purple's got 40, and yellow's got 44. But still obviously scary. AMC. I guess they hit me? Yeah. Well, no shocker. So the heat's already been raised. So if the heat's already been raised, then I think I go ahead and just take the temperature. Just gonna go ahead and take it. If I could find nuke zone, that'd be the absolute dream. No nuke zone means I might hold off. Oh, she's gonna give it to me? That's nice. That's very nice. I'm very appreciative. Okay, O2 bumpers are bad, so Immigrant City is the pick, though I don't need to play it because I have Open City and Capital already. Alloys, wow. Protected Habs, wow. Passing down. I feel like Alloys is too good. I can't really pass that. Not sure it's too good for me, mind you. Okay, I'll take the Regolith, though no one cares. I think I take none. The only reason to take alloys would be as a science fund, really. I mean, yeah, but I'm ahead there, but not by much. I do have Olympus Conference. It'd make my steal go a little further. It's just so late in the game. I'm basically paying 12 for it right now, and I already so it cost me 2 for a science tag, is basically what it does. So I think that's a reasonable trade-off. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the ocean bonus. Part of me wants to place it over there. I am afraid it'll give them too good of a spot, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to place my greenery right here, I think. Man, that business network was such a sad decision right there. Sad, sad, sad. So I could play alloys for Artificial Lake, but since I've got Open City and other stuff as well... Oh, never mind. There's no rush, I got virused! Oof! Protected Habs would have been nice there. But, I mean, I feel I'm correct. I don't think I can just pass. Advanced alloys to person with all those minerals and AI Central and everything else going on. Okay, so no rush then. But I still would like to get that spot. I think I just Olympus Conference now then. So now I can alloys into Artificial Lake. And the only question is do I want to go for the 2 plants, or would I rather go for the titanium down here? That's 5 MC, that's 4 MC. Ooh, okay. Oceans are filling in. This could end soon-ish. Yeah, I think I go ahead and alloys into Artificial Lake. I can play the livestock, start using it. And then I can look to a large convoy on it. Oh wow, look at all those oceans coming in. Whew, it's a race here, folks. Ooh, I almost got alloys. Maybe I should just Artificial Lake anyway. I'm gonna take this one. It's a little more direct. Makes a better capital spot for me. Oh, Earth Catapult. Nice. Might be a little too late to play though, honestly. So I know they have urbanized area. So I need to be very careful with my placements. Ideally they will pass before I play any of these. But they still have priority on me is the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna declare Earth Catapult too late. How are we looking on Landlord? Tied still. I probably am better, but it's not obvious yet, so I'm going to hold off on it. Well, that's annoying. The scary thing is that this guy is actually within the realm of possibility able to catch me having IO now. But I don't know, calculated risk, I guess you can call it. So you have 4, and you have 6. That's 10 income right now. So it basically pays for itself immediately. Interesting. So doing that helps me on Banker. Yeah, we're real close to it ending here. I think I'm just a little shy from being able to do the large convoy here. I guess I just go ahead and cows. That's 3 points for 13. That seems fine to me. And the real question is how do I feel about the possibility of getting urbanized area'd? If I do it right now, it was a mistake, because then they would block my double adjacency there, and that feels wrong to me. So I'm not going to risk that. Earth Catapult's tempting, but I've got a lot of expensive things to play here, so I don't think I can afford it. Let's do a count of my stuff here before I even play livestock. Though I don't have to do that. I can do it before birds, and it's basically the same cost. So yeah, livestock's fine. Add 1 onto it. Go ahead and do 2 onto it. Nice. 4, 6. Pays for itself. So I'm basically costing myself 1 mega credit if I play it. But it ensures I'm safe on Banker, basically. So it'd be a great fund for me, is to fund Banker. So each of these is discounted by 6. So that's 21, 22, 34. Add those up. And that's 56. 77. It's funded scientist. Alright, so I'm getting second on that pretty handily, I think. So 76 minus 8, right? No, minus 18. 58. So I currently have, let's say, 25 and 38. That's, I don't know. I'm not doing the math. Let's just go ahead and play this. So, now it's a little easier. 48, 68, 67. So I've got 67, so it should be within the realm of possibility to play the large convoy, the imported nitrogen, the interstellar colony ship, and the capital. Uh-oh. But now I'm being threatened on Thermalist. I'll be at 7. They'll be at 13. Yep, definitely getting pushed in on Thermalist now, so that could be a 4MC swing, which very close now. Also, I need to update the greenery counts though. He's got 1 next to his city, 1. Alright, they took the heat, so never mind. I'm being close on that. You've got 3 on cities. 3 greeneries, okay. I'm still winning a bit, and I predict that this final generation will be more points than they can muster. But we'll see. Earth Office is pretty pog. That reduces all of those, and Earth Catapult too. So I'm definitely taking that. So now I should have no problem playing imported nitrogen, colony ship, large convoy, ecosystems, and capital. All well playable. Ooh, nuke zone. Yeah, I can fight them on scientists, but I won't get there. And it won't come down soon enough to matter, so nuke zone is super good. Immigration shuttles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's worth 2 points. That's worth 1, so I'll cut that. Though I am passing to a guy who might be able to, he could play them both, so I'll just cut the immigration shuttles. Earth Office and nuke zone seem good. Immigration shuttles, not so much. So I wanted this last ocean, but I also want to get that 6 rebate spot with nuke zone. But nuke zone is not something I have to play. It's something I have the option of playing here. So I'm gonna Earth Office into large convoy, I believe. You know, in all that calculation I did earlier, I was forgetting about being able to sell a steel. And in fact, being able to even place steel, thanks to, yeah, use my steel for placement bonuses, thanks to capital. Might even sell a plant. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I could sell a plant. If they take the ocean, then there's no need to move in a hurry. Debating how worthwhile it is to block the 2 cities spot in exchange for giving up on 4MC back. If I play nuke zone. Well, wow, he got all the molts, huh? Man, me passing TG was a mistake then, huh? Whoops. I don't know if it's enough to catch me, but it's awfully close. And now Miner's funded, which if he wins it, which he probably will, gets him very close to beating me. But he doesn't have enough for it, honestly. So I just need to make sure the game ends now. And we're all good. Actually, he does have enough if he uses some of his heat. So I should not hurry to play Nuke Zone. I should wait and see. Oh, insects. That's cool. 6 plant prod. Maybe could have come a little sooner. Okay, there's the Urbanize. I don't have to play around that anymore. That is some good points for them. So they're going to be at 7, 6, 13. So that means I can beat them if I don't use any of my steel. So for now, I'm just going to take this last TR and see how things develop. Oh, my poor plant production. It's okay. I still got enough. That's 6 greenery, 6 on the city. Look at that beautiful city. Perfectly filled in. I can stall them all out, so I'm going to do just that. Well, business network was a bit of a mistake, wouldn't you say? Selling a card. I want to hold on to Thermalist if I can. So, what do I want to sell? Land Claim actually makes me money, I just don't know where I want to put it. I could put it there to protect that spot, but I have a spot down there as well. So maybe I just Land Claim the 2 city spot that they've got. That makes sense to me. Get me some money. They're going to be at 8 heat. If I take the heat bump, we tie in Thermalist. We'll see what Dayman here wants to do. Okay, that's another point for them. 19. Can't raise the heat. Okay, he played it. Still enough heat there. So he's at 38 and 25. So he came real close to beating me. That's the danger of Jovian molts, I guess. I guess I should have cut the TG. We'll see if he chooses to bump the heat. It's in his interest to, I think. If he does, I can just play Nuke Zone and end the game, and I should be winning. I'm second on Scientist, I'm second on Thermalist, so I got 4 there. I could be second on Miner as well, but I'm assuming I'm not. That might be best to be second on Miner. Which is a point to consider. Oh, they sold their thing there. Okay, that helps me. So now they're at 12 minerals, and I am at 15 minerals. He's at a ton of minerals. So there's some merit to debating about nuke zoning down here instead, because down here, gets me close enough that if I need to, I can convert a greenery to get that titanium conversion. You know what? I actually don't even need him to raise the heat because I've got these 2 space events. I can do it myself and still win Thermalist. He'll be at 19. Yeah, we'll see. I think I sell the plant. I think it's okay. Actually, I'll draw my card. Bribe committee. That is -1 for me. He used all his heat. Incredible. So he's going to be at 19 heat. I am going to be at 19 heat easily. So if I don't spend my heat and just SP, I might even be able to win Thermalist, and that'd be pretty funny. We'll have to do the math. Alright. So I'm no longer concerned about the titanium. It's 5 versus 6. Gets me 2 extra, but I'm at 17 in that case. Which actually is not too far from winning there. Amusingly enough. I'm gonna sell the greenery. I mean the plant, that is. See where we end up. So he's got a final mineral score of 18. I've got one of 15, 16, 17 potentially. So not enough to tie, so I shouldn't worry about that. Phobos Space Haven is good. That's another couple victory points. Let's go ahead and sell the bribe committee. I think I've got it now. My only question is if I can take a miner. 8, 9 minerals. So now I'm back to debating about nuke zone down here for 5 back. That's almost as good, and I get extra production. So it'd really only be 2 back, but I get the extra minerals. I think I go ahead and do it. Last heat bump is yours if you want it, Yellow. You don't. Alright then. I will just play out my stuff. So I'm at 17. They are at 9. So I can spend all but 1 steel, and I should win. Right? No, that's right. That's wrong. 9. So I can spend all but 3 steel. Okay, got that. So now I can play Advanced Ecosystems and get the 3 for a greenery. So that's effectively costing me 8. No, 7. Which I can then sell to then play, I can then SP the asteroid to win, 5, 13, so I can actually place it up there to get a point, but I'm going to place it down here because it doesn't matter. Birds would be fun, but it's something funny about stealing Thermalist from the Helion here. So I'm just going to sell these. Business Network was such a mistake. I never should have taken it. What was I thinking? Also, order lol, since I got standard tech, I can do it for cheaper. So I should have played insects and that could have gotten me another greenery. But, you know, whatever. See, my players are all duly impressed. And there we go. So yeah, he'd almost beat me before I played all my points, but managed to score like 25 points there at the end due to the power of optimal arrow breaking and swiping that Thermalist award and all that stuff. So good times. Very well played by my opponents though. I don't agree with them passing me some of the cards they passed me, but in general, I thought they had good strategies and played well. Definitely threatened me on a few milestones and made life difficult for me in other ways. So well done to them. I'm going to go ahead and record this, but GG. Thanks for watching, guys.